We're going to have Penne expressions this morning. John Switzer from 4J's Catering is here. This is obviously one of your recipes. How'd you come up with this?
Really, I used to work at the fresh market. We always did pasta salads. I used to work in the deli. So if you've ever been in there, you know it's all prepared food. And, quick, easy, just yummy stuff.
And we're always on the go. That's what we need.
Always on the go. So you need something quick, fast. You can do it the day before. It's really versatile. I'm using shrimp today, but I used to do it at home with like chicken and sausage. So really good stuff.
So you can modify this recipe if
Completely.
maybe you're not a shrimp person, maybe you're a vegetarian, you just want to go straight veggies, you can totally do that as well.
Exactly, that's the perfect option. That's what all this is here for. You can leave the shrimp out and it makes a great vegetarian option.
So what veggies do we have?
Today we have the red onion, yellow squash, and zucchini.
Okay.
And then after that, it's going to be mixed in with some fresh grape tomatoes and basil.
Okay, sounds good. I think you mentioned it can be served hot or cold, good both ways.
Hot or cold, perfect both ways actually. If you do it cold, you know the consistency, if it's hot, isn't going to be too good for cheese. But like this one, I did it last night, so it's going to be cold. You can mix like Parmesan Reggiano in there, gives a nice little bite and tang to it, and it complements the garlic expressions perfectly.
Never seen the garlic expressions, but I know you're very excited about this garlic expressions.
I'm so excited about this product. Like I said, I worked at the fresh market. It's the only place I know that you can get it. It runs like $4 a bottle or so. And literally, it's the only seasoning you'll need for whatever dish you put it in.
Okay, so it's good on a lot of different things, not just this.
I mean, it's great for chicken, shrimp, shish kebabs, barbecuing. It's perfect for everything.
Okay.
And it makes an amazing salad dressing, too.
Okay, well, excited to try that. I know with this recipe, penne expressions, you have to start boiling some water. We're going to start with the penne.
Yep. All right, we got the water boiling, so it's ready to go. So we're just going to put most of this bag in there and make sure we got plenty to eat today.
Okay, yeah. We want our tummies full. Mine's already growling this morning. It's time for lunch.
So do that, and then I'm going to put a little bit of this in here just to get it started. Shake vigorously.
Okay, actually in the water. All right.
Yeah, because it's going to help that pasta keep from sticking together, the oils in it and everything.
Okay.
My friends call me the paladin of butter, so I'm a big butter fan, but this is a nice substitute for this dish. Let's grab a spoon here.
Now, you have been cooking for a long time, and the other day you were telling me a little bit of how you got into, how you started your love for cooking, where it came from. And I actually like that story a lot. Would you share that with our viewers?
Yeah, definitely. And we met at the W Salon, which is my other job.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys. But no, I started when I was like 8 years old, cooking in the kitchen with my grandmother, and then it was a very close-knit community back then when I was really young. So I would go to my neighbor's house and be like, hey, what are you cooking for dinner? Well, let me cook it. So that's really how it started. I just went around cooking dinner for my neighborhood like almost every day.
See, I'm saying, I'm wishing that John lived in my neighborhood. I bet you're thinking the same thing. Yeah, come on over, cook dinner. Won't have to stop and get anything. Don't have to worry about it. Well, today he is sharing this recipe with you. And again, you can find it on our website, fox10tv.com, on our Studio 10 page. We'll let the pasta get soft, boil a little bit, and then when we come back, we'll start adding all the veggies and shrimp and everything.
Back in the Studio 10 kitchen with 4J's Catering. This is John. John, tell the folks what you're working on today.
Right now I'm doing the penne expressions. I got the shrimp getting ready to saute. I'm about to drain the water off this.
Okay.
This is my favorite Pampered Chef tool ever. Just hooks on right there. You don't need a colander ever again. Just come over here, drain it.
Nice work with that fancy Pampered Chef tool.
It's fantastic. I don't know what I'd do without it. All right, there you go.
That did work pretty well.
And that's all done. We got the shrimp getting ready to go over here.
So what are your tips on cooking shrimp?
Make sure it's a greasy pan.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's going to stick and break and it's not going to be pretty. And you want to get, have a good heat on it. Don't let it sit there and soak and just get all kind of nasty.
Yeah, you don't want that all kind of nasty going on. All right, so while you're working on that, tell us a little bit about 4J's Catering. How can the folks contact you all? Tell us what you're all about.
Website, obviously, 4jscatering.com. I'm on Facebook. That's probably the easiest, best way. Most everybody has a Facebook these days. So
definitely.
If you're on there, and then you can always find me, John Switzer. I'm on Facebook too. That's the best way. And then, of course, give me a ring, 605-8340.
But, John, you're just one J.
I am one J. Well, there was a lot more other J's back in the day. But I mean, I've always liked, it's my namesake. It's me, my dad, and, a bunch of other people that have been in my life that it was a bunch of J's. And at the time, there was 4 of us when I created it. So now it's down to just one. But So, I mean, but it's stuck. It's got a nice little ring to it, so it you know, just caught on.
Got to keep that family tradition going, like you said. So 4J's Catering, you can find them online, like we were talking about right there. And what kind of things do you cater for? What are you looking to do?
We are an all occasions catering company, so it's literally any event, birthday parties, get-togethers. I do some doctor's offices. You know, the drug reps come in and they always have the doctor's offices catered. So I do some of those, weddings, receptions, obviously. And the nice thing is that each menu is tailored to the event. So it's never going to be, you know, a generic menu. It's always going to be catered to your taste, what you want, and I'll make it happen.
Very cool. That is great, because a lot of people are looking for that, a unique flair to their catering, and you can definitely bring that with 4J's Catering. So you've got your shrimp going there. They're turning pink. We were working on our pasta earlier. Yes. What else are you going to do here to finish that up? When we come back, you're going to start on these?
We're going to saute these veggies because you don't want to get them soggy. You want to have a nice little crunch to them, keep the texture on them. And then you just put it all together. All
right, so in our final segment, sauteing veggies, putting it all together. Cherish will be getting to taste it out, but I guarantee you I'm going to try it out as well. All right, thanks a lot, John.
Welcome back to Studio 10 in our kitchen with John Switzer from 4J's Catering, making some penne expressions. So, of course, penne, we're going to have some penne pasta. We have that here. And, John, you're just adding a lot of veggies to this to make a dish that can be served hot or cold.
Yes. It's almost like a pasta primavera. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but I'm a huge fan of Italian cooking. So that's where the idea kind of came from. And I just kind of adapted a little bit with this right here.
Okay, tell us again about this in case somebody missed that first segment.
Yeah, can't miss this. This is the garlic expressions. It's the sole ingredient that just brings it all together. You don't need any other seasoning. You can use it on everything.
Really?
And that's literally the only seasoning that I've used on all of this.
Okay, so you can make this a vegetarian dish, or if you want, you can modify this, put in sausage, put in chicken. John, you're using some shrimp today.
Yes.
Definitely local shrimp.
Yes, my family actually owns a shrimp boat, and they went out a while back and got some, and I spent all last night peeling it, deadheading it, and all that stuff. So this is local bay shrimp.
So you worked really hard on this recipe for us, and again, sharing it with you on Fox10TV.com on our Studio 10 page. So what's left at this point?
It's pretty much just a combination at this point, because you don't want this getting too squishy and soft. You want to keep it kind of like a little firm texture. So this is pretty much done. Go ahead and turn this off here.
And how long did you cook your veggies?
I mean, literally, it's just kind of like I can tell.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't time it anymore, but it literally only takes no more than 10 minutes.
Okay,
tops.
that sounds good. And then pasta, that's pretty self-explanatory. We have that.
I do like an al dente style, if you know what that is. It's almost done. And it's just before it's, you know, just completely flimsy.
A little chewy.
Little chewy.
Yeah, I like it like that. Okay, so we have the bowl here. Have a little penne pasta
got a little
there.
Penne in there already. So I'm going to grab this spoon right here.
Okay.
And we're just going to kind of take this here.
Squash, zucchini, onions.
Zucchini, red onions, delicious stuff.
Okay. Oh, and that garlic sauce makes it smell so good.
It is so aromatic. It will smell up your whole house, and I promise you won't regret it. It smells amazing.
It does, truly. And then we're going
to take some shrimps.
Okay.
You gotta love the bay shrimp. Get a few of those on there. Man.
Are you going to share this? Are you going to eat this all yourself? You're like, oh man, this looks good. I hear John over here like, oh.
This is so exciting. All right, and now I just took some fresh grape tomatoes, sliced those in half. I don't like a cooked tomato unless it's stewed or, you know, roasted or something like that. But with this dish, they're better fresh. And then you just get that nice explosion, the juicy explosion, and that's my favorite part of the whole thing.
It's so pretty.
And then it's so colorful.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful dish. And that's why I like the simple, just clean bowls, you know.
Yeah.
And it just helps express the food and the color in it a lot better. And then a little fresh basil chiffonade on top, which is just a thin cut of basil.
And that smells really good too. Oh, your kitchen is going to smell fabulous. I'm sure this is going to just go all through your house. It looks good. It smells good. I'm going to have to find a fork. Want to let everybody know how they can get in touch with you, because you do offer catering. You offer Monday through Friday from 9 to 9.
Yes.
Okay, and website?
4JsCatering.com.
Okay, you also offer classes, so
cooking
you can
classes,
teach everybody how to cook.
And actually, I'm looking to you, Murphy, because that's where I graduated from. I'm going to try and get in there. Until then, it's not Costco. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's on Highway 90. I'm going to get in touch with them. But we're setting up And if you want to do it one-on-one too, we can do that as well.
Awesome.
Like, you know, come in the house, you want to have a girls' night, get a couple bottles of wine, learn something different.
Fun.
You know, so it's something different that most catering places that I've seen doesn't offer is, you know, in the home, one-on-one cooking classes.
I like that. I like the idea of the girls' night, don't you? Or
Right.
maybe the boys' night, you know,
Either
maybe
one, either way.
a game night for the boys and you can cook for them. That
Yeah.
would work too. So it smells good, looks good, catering, also the cooking classes, all of that you can get from John at 4J's Catering, and the recipe is online as well as John's information, fox10tv.com, on our Studio 10 page. I'm on a mission to find a fork.